Now, already reading this title, you're probably saying to yourself, oh great, I'm gonna watch this fucking dumbass talk about fake tips to get good on YouTube. Also, he probably likes FNAF. And you know what? No, you're wrong. Well, except for the last part. Today, we are going to be breaking down the best commentary channel. Now, stay with me here, don't click off this video, but it's videogamedunkey, and let me explain why. Now, to understand why I think he's the best commentary channel, we need to break this down into a very simple concept, and that concept is being both informative and humorous. The reason why I point Dunkey out in specific should be pretty obvious. He makes very informative videos, but he also has a very healthy portion of jokes. One of my all-time favorites has got to be when Dunkey is criticizing something, and then he goes, but, so you probably think he's going to point something bad out about the game. But what he really does is some sarcastic joke. And I will say, it throws you the fuck off. It's a joke that is unpredictable every time, and it makes me laugh more than any YouTuber ever could. You know exactly when videogamedunkey is being satirical, and you know exactly when he's being serious. His humor and criticism blends together so goddamn well, every time you see him upload, you unironically shout, yes! Yes, yes, let's fucking go! Jokes aside, a big difference I notice about Dunkey from every other small commentary creator on this plane is he actually knows what the fuck constructive criticism is. Now, don't get me wrong, some of his videos are overly negative, while others are overly positive, but what I really mean is that small YouTubers 9 times out of 10 are using deconstructive criticism. On basically all occasions, deconstructive criticism is not a good thing. People will point out the bad, but won't tell the person how to improve, and also some positives to what they're doing. Anyways, I don't want to get on a super long tangent, so let's get back to Dunkey's balance between humor and criticism. The best part about this is that one doesn't overshadow the other. Like how Def Noodles' entire personality is satire. Actually, it's not even satire, it's just sarcasm. A man like Def Noodles couldn't even bear to understand a fucking word. This guy makes videos, and the only joke is, no. The only thing he could say is something sarcastic. Which technically means he's still saying the opposite of what he's saying. And the fact that I have to say this out loud makes watching his videos hurt your brain, because you have to process the opposite of what he's saying. In conclusion, Def Noodles bad. Can I have my likes now? You thought we were just gonna talk about videogamedunkey? Don't make me laugh like a dumbass. I'm going to show you the titans of what I described before as both informative and humorous. A concept that is so simple that it feels like a lot of commentary channels forget about it. Let me introduce to you the big boys. videogamedunkey, Moist Critical, hotdiggedydemon, and Scott the Woz. These are the kings for the same exact reason as videogamedunkey. The obvious difference being that all of their humor is very different, and so are their personalities. Moist Critical is a great YouTuber for many fucking reasons, whether it be how funny he is, how good his commentary is, and how random his videos are. While Moist Critical doesn't prioritize editing whatsoever, it's completely fine by me and probably every other single person that watches him. On top of that, Moist Critical doesn't make scripts for videos either. Well, except maybe for his Moist Meter videos, but honestly, I'm not sure. If you've never heard of Moist Critical, you're probably confused as to why I consider him so good, when what I just described to you can be interpreted as very lazy. I'll tell you why. It's because Moist Critical doesn't need a script to be funny. He simply just has to be himself, and I think that's why a lot of people love him so much. It's almost as if everyone who watches him has a parasocial relationship with him. Moist Critical is a mystery box. You don't know what you're gonna get. The next video might be about dildos, or about some TikTok reality TV show, or about witchcraft, or about his random obsession in fucking garbage trucks. His content is low effort, but it's still high quality, because every video of his is super interesting and super funny. Another plus is about how frequent his videos are. My favorite part about him is how he just does not care what he posts. He posts about just every genre you can think of, and to be honest, it's really inspiring. I did the same exact thing when I was a kid, and honestly, it feels like a celebration towards the people who struggled sticking to one thing, as weird as it sounds. And dissecting his content, we still see the same concept: humor and information. Bet you aren't tired by that phrase yet. hotdiggedydemon is one of those YouTubers who is just holy fucking shit tier. There are many reasons why I love this fat, bald white man, so let's just get started. The first obvious thing I love about him is how fucking good his videos are. He is an insanely good animator, and throughout his videos he'll try and incorporate that somehow in some way that is just absolutely genius. It's kinda like how I shove FNAF jokes down all your throats because I love it so much, but the difference is that when I do it, it's obnoxious as fuck. And when Max does it, it's so fucking smooth!
This up. It's a bit. Oh my god, I got the trick! Hello? What? Oh my god, please, please. No! Oh my god!
This is the kind of talented people we need in this community. And if you think his animation is good, just wait until you hear his writing. My favorite video by far is him talking about the problem with Apu. Not only was his perspective super fair and endearing, but as a white guy, no less. If you haven't checked out his video before, what the fuck are you doing? Binge watch them all right now. Binge watch all of his fucking videos. He is another perfect example of how you can blend information with humor. Although this time through the likes of animation and voice acting, giving him that extra boost of fucking perfection. God damn, I fucking love his stuff. Scott the Woz is the virgin everyone wants to fuck. Scott the Woz is the content creator that makes you sit down and go, what the fuck am I doing? Seriously, what the fuck am I doing? He releases some of the most informative videos about everything in gaming. Every corner of every aisle is discussed, and honestly, it's just fascinating. The fact that his videos can maintain such a consistent flow of quality and be uploaded so frequently is just beyond me, not even mentioning how long some of them can be, and honestly, I have no idea how he does it. To add on to this, Scott the Woz has some really funny humor as well, that works with the video topic almost every time. He dives into these stupid but charming skits that are beloved by many. Classics like Gaming Mysteries and Gex and I will always have a close place next to my heart. I really admire his writing style, and he's a great source of inspiration for you up-and-coming creators. 10 out of fucking 10! One thing to take away from these YouTubers is that no matter what you do, never fucking stoop down to topic commentary. Its community is an endless echo chamber. I feel like the people who are watching this video in the drama commentary or topic community or whatever the fuck it is are already confused because they've never heard of commentary channels outside of John Swan and Bow Blacks. And if they do know these people, then they probably never even thought about how they're actually commentary channels. Every single person I got to personally know as a friend in this community has treated me like shit because they're just shitty people. Except for the Beak, the Suited Bird, the channel with the freakishly long name, and Shy. But those don't fucking count, fuck that! All these commentary channels are so dependent on being edgy. But here's the thing. Being edgy is being unfunny. I've spoke with some commentary channels who are adults, and while talking to them, they say shit like, that's gay and that's AIDS. Is that who you wanna aspire to be? Instead of being an amazing animator who jumped into commentary with the skills he learned from animating and writing scripts? Or instead of a guy who collects dildos and is beloved by many because he's just so goddamn funny? Or maybe you can be the guy who literally convinced me to buy a $300 item off of a 4-minute video about Mario Odyssey. Or a Nintendo fan who just oozes all of his creativity by talking about fucking Chibi Robo Ziplash. The point is, you can be the most original creator you want to be. Stop surrounding yourself with the dumbass people who go, well, technically, every idea you have is unoriginal, because it just isn't true. There is still tons of originality, even inside unoriginality. And the thing is, people forget that there are good ideas that you can take and use that are unoriginal. It's not a fucking crime. It's more under the simple philosophy of, hey, I love that idea, and cutting corners is good business. But who am I kidding? You want to be a guy like Jaden who shits out trendy topics with no passion and rakes interviews from children. A man that has to make excuses for himself because he doesn't want to improve. Don't get me wrong, what he has going is great for him and it's clearly a smart method of making money, but to me, it takes away the love and passion one should have to be a YouTuber. I have seen Dr. Skipper's golden grail of a video get completely misinterpreted. It's almost like people are denying the need to improve because that would just make them a perfectionist, which just isn't true. If you could make high quality videos such as the people I've shown you here, then you have achieved the fucking Buddhistic levels of integrity versus benefit. I would love to hear your opinions about this in the comments section, or my DMs, so feel free to debate me. I am completely open to criticism. At the end of the day, I want to improve my content so I could use some voices. Thanks for watching.
I'm alright now, cool, calm, clear like water. I'll make it somehow. I'll go with the flow like water. I'm alright now, cool, calm, clear like water. I'll make it somehow. I'll go with the flow like water. Thank you.